Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this more rising world. Yes, indeed, the relaxation series of Rising World, and indeed, it is for relaxation purposes, especially since last time we played, I wanted to create a house. I can't remember exactly where I started the house stuff. Oh, okay, over here. And this is good. This is a good beginning. Only I couldn't at the time figure out how to place things properly on the ground to create a floor and all that. And I was going to look it up in a wiki, but I have been so fixated on other things happening in my life, I have not yet been able to do that. And in just a tiny bit, I have to make a at least 3-hour trip to and back to the local hospital so I can get some blood drawn. So I don't have a ton of time to do things like check out a wiki right now and then build a house. So because of that, let's see, oh, that does move it a bit. You can zoom in and out. Oh my gosh, you can even see the equipment that I got. Very cool. But as you can see, I had gone not a huge distance up in this direction, and I checked out some of the savannah area, but was afraid of all the tigers, and so it ran away. So instead of building a house, which I don't know what to do yet, we're going to run back here, and I'm going to check down south and see what's happening down that direction. So in my inventory, we're going to have to get rid of some stuff, and there's still the magical piggy with some light for the magical piggy. Thank you so much, magical piggy. It is good to have a nice magical piggy. More broccoli. Okay, I need to store things out of here, but keep some. Okay, we're doing good that way for food, because I need the melon. That one's for ores and stuff. This one's right now more of a miscellaneous one. Oh, the worms. I have a lot of worms. And then, planks, and I've already got enough sticks, and there's, more than enough of these. So that's fine. Need to keep that. Don't really need that at the moment, so we can put that there. That's just in case. I mean, really, I could. So we'll put that back there. We'll pop that up there. That's way too many. In fact, you know what? There. That's much better. I don't know that I need that at the moment, but I don't want to go through the trouble of storing it, because then I'll forget. Okay, so we can keep the stuff that I've got here for just in case. We'll move this up there. Thank you. And then that over there. So we're good. All right. Definitely a thumbs up. Okay. Let's head to the shore and then start down the shoreline. We'll also get this ready for just in case. And then also, what you always have to do is be very mindful of the ground, because boy, oh boy, there are death pits everywhere, and they suddenly just yawn open under your feet, and if you are not prepared, you are a goner. If you remember, if you've watched, and if you haven't, that's fine. There have been I'm going to grab these because it's food. There are a lot of places up above here where you're wandering, and literally from here to here. If you weren't watching carefully, that's it. You fell, and you were gone. So it's dangerous. I just feel the urge to grab that food. Ooh, God raised through the trees. Okay, it's volumetric lighting, but I think it was, Todd Howard at one of his things for Fallout 76 was calling them God rays or some such. I was zooming forward, which would have been a very bad thing. I'd sort of like to explore that, but it looks terrifying to get to, so I don't know. Something to think about. Something to keep in mind. Uh-oh, sheep, watch out. Actually, I'm not going to hurt the sheep. There's no need. I have food. There's even more food. I mean, there's food everywhere. You don't really have to suffer on the whole food department. Oh, I am thirsty though, so maybe I should eat. So we'll just go with this. We will cut the watermelon into slices, and then we will devour those slices mercilessly. Oh, that's 68 and 59. Very good. All right. We don't need to hang on to that though. Okay, we found this. I think it was cool, just because I like random generation and procedural generation and all that. But up the coastline, even though this is just exposed stone, it's put up in such a way that it looks like it's, you know, a magma flow. Excuse me. And I think that is very cool. That is the sort of thing that I like to see, just these random stuff to make them look nice, you know, more real. And so we're going to check some out down here. I've never seen anything too different about shorelines themselves. I wonder if you can stop like dynamically scaling at any point, horses. I wonder if you can ride these things. Something to think about one day. I know I can eat them. You just have to beat them with a sharp piece of metal enough times and then cook up the meat. That's a very tiny lake. Excuse me. I hear sheeps. This is deeper than I would have imagined. Huh. Well, how about that? Swimming with an axe in my hand. I am the axe swimmer. I mean, somebody has to be, so it's not that strange and unusual. I just happen to fulfill a need, fill a niche in nature. Another tiny lake. You know what? This is going to look kind of weird because water doesn't flow like water. Really? Did I get anything out of that? A little bit, copper. A little copper. Oh no, there's water down here. Wow. Oh, but there's not water down here. I'm gonna have to... There we go. Now I can swim up and to the water to get away from it. Oh, it's like an amoeba or something. The way it does not flow. That's so weird. Okay, other direction. Are there more lakes here? Mine very, very dry. My apologies. You have to fast and such for this blood draw that I have. The thing is, I had to take meds, so I had to wash down some medicine with some fluids. And oh, that was... I heard a noise, but I don't know what it was. It sounded like a death piggy. Or them feral hog things. They're murder. Literal murder. Is there plant life? It's just wibbly wobbly sand. What does that look like underneath? Looks like wibbly wobbly sand. Huh. How odd. Okay. Let's get up here to the shoreline and then we'll take a look on the map. See where we are. Ooh, let's grab this. Food is good. It is good to eat food. Okay. Well, this is just all that same mountain range, so we'll check further along to see if there's any major changes, because something pretty weird happened pretty quickly last time. Oh, there's a piggy there. Oh, I've seen that before, so it's not even new, though. It does look kind of cool. You okay there, pig? How about that? Okay, down to the next branch, because, I mean, we've found that tiny lake, and the tiny lake is cool. But we'd already seen a tiny lake on the previous trip northward. So I need to slow down because I've used up all of my stamina. Okay. That is a huge mountain area. I swear. Not very frequently, but periodically. Okay then, so let's look at... This is another mountain range. Okay. It doesn't look gigantic, so we're just gonna go around the outside of it and see if we can map these edges. And ooh, okay, water. That's fine. Doesn't look that huge. Although looks can be deceiving. Huh. Another pond. Oh boy, this is another huge mountain range too, though, isn't it? Yeah, because I remember here. I don't know that I want to get too involved with that immediately yet. Where's the water? I feel lost. Okay, it's off to the right. We'll look this direction, this side. That's good that there's metals here, though. Okay, real quick. Just real quick, we're going to gather some metals, and then we're going to head back around and down, and then we'll see there. And once again, of course, I would like to thank each and every one of you that comes along with me on these relaxation journeys. I know that quite often nothing truly pulse-pounding happens, but that's kind of by design. These are done as relaxation, as calm down, as background stuff, and not as get your pulse pounding and your blood flowing sort of thing, but just relax to calm down. I have heard that there are people that like to listen to the stuff that I do as they've had a bad day, so they're just winding down. So it's just something to listen to. A lot of people put it on just to listen to as they're going to sleep, and that's great. That's fine. It's for relaxation. Very, very cool. If it helps in any way to do what you do, then please do it. You have, of course, my blessing, because there's nothing I can do to stop you. And I wouldn't want to. As having mentioned before, there are people that get upset when viewers and listeners just turn on their videos in the background and listen as they do something else. But I have no issues with that. I think it's a great idea. So very cool, and good on everybody who does that sort of thing. There we go. Okay, so let's continue downward, and we'll try and gauge the size of this mountain range in this fashion. This is ominous sounding music. Also, it strikes me as like very 1970s Pink Floyd stuff too. That is the soundtrack. I don't know if it's always been this good or if it's just new and now, within the past couple that it's gotten good, but I really like the soundtrack a lot. I think whoever the dev team is, whether it's one person or 100, I think they've done an excellent job either creating or gathering music for that. I'm unsure. So let's go up this way and take a look. Does this split the mountain ranges? Okay, there we are. Axe. I need me some foods. There we go. You can't just grab on the fly or you won't grab. Oh, so this is just a big old valley in here. Boy, this music is getting mega ominous now, isn't it? Okay. It is getting mega ominous. I love it. My lips are very dry too. My sincere apologies. And very dry and going to get drier since I can't drink anything now until I get my blood drawn. Oh, well, I'll rescue you. Would have been horrible to be trapped up there on that stone for so long. All sorts of death pits everywhere. Ooh! Remember when I was talking about death pits that just are there all of a sudden? Yeah. Hokey smokes. Okay, well, we're not trying to follow that up and out or around. We're just still trying to map out this area. Is this just a... Huh. Okay. How about that? And it would appear... I missed, but that's fine. I've already got so much food I don't need anymore, to be honest. Oh, I gotta be careful through here. Sure, it's innocent plant life, but it sure isn't innocent plant life when it covers up pits of death and terror. That's silver, I think? I thought I saw it. Yeah, something. Oh. Huh. Alright, well, I'll save you. Oh, gods. Okay. And, well, I'll take that too. Okay, sheepsies. Okay, so now that we've gone around and we've seen what the interior of the valley looks like. Very good, very good. We can continue our rove around this direction. Take a look at the map. I want to hit the... God's above, there's a lot of these things. At least semi around the coastline. And then we'll come back up. I passed by some kind of food item. Cotton, like always, gonna work. We'll check on that as well. Ugh. Real tickle in my throat there. How deep is this? Not a very deep lake. It's a very shallow lake. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be deep. It doesn't have to be immense. The sun's starting to go down though. Chicken. Hi, chicken. There's a lot of chickens here. I think this is the first. And okay, so now we have one here as well. Map around the edges of this. Oh, and there's some water. Cool. Cool. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's see how well we can map in water. Does this water go away? I think it does. Come on now. A little bit further. Oh, my inventory's full? And here I am underneath the water. Alright. There, we'll just walk up. Oh my gosh. Coral. Huh. Okay. Well, I've got too much food, and that's fine. That's fine. I don't need the dirt, though. Coal is always good to have. I mean, it's not helping me at this moment. I don't have a chest or anything. I would have to head to another place. So, well, okay. Let's head up this direction to take a look at this. And all we're gonna do is check out the map. The map, the edge of God. Oh my God. That would have been the end. I just happened to come out to the side, and that saved me. There's not a whole lot of warning on all of the death pets. as you have seen. Oy vey. That was bad. Okay, so let's just... And thank you for having watched the first part of this two-part episode of Rising World, a very cool, relaxing survival crafting game. Now, I know the action cuts off abruptly because the action cuts off abruptly, but while the action cuts off abruptly, the action does not cut off abruptly. Part 2 is coming up tomorrow. Thumbs up for that. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing.